To solve this quadratic equation, we're going to set it equal to 0 because we have to put it in standard form. So we're going to subtract x and add 9 so that x minus 9 can zero out. And we're going to do that from both sides of the equation. So positive x minus x becomes 0. Negative 9 plus 9 becomes 0. So now we're going to have it set equal to 0. And then on the left side, we're going to have 2x squared plus 10x minus x and then plus 9. We can combine like terms. 10x minus x is going to give us 9x and then plus 9. And then next, we're going to check to see if we can factor. So we're going to write down two binomials. And we're going to use 2x times x, because when you multiply the first and the first, you're supposed to get 2x squared. And when you multiply the last and the last, you're supposed to get 9. So you have a couple of options, because the factors of 9 are 1 times 9 and 3 times 3. So we're going to do it by a method called guess and check. We're just going to use a couple of numbers, and if it doesn't work, then we're going to use the other pair of numbers. Okay, I'm going to start by using 3 and 3. And then the 9 is positive, and everything else is positive, so the signs are going to be positives. And to double check to see if we did this correct, you got to check the outers and the inners. Because when you multiply the outers and the inners, you're supposed to end up with a middle term. So when you multiply the outers, you get 6x. And when you multiply the inners, you get 3x. And then when you combine these two, it does give you the 9x, which is the middle term. So this is factored correctly. Now, you have to understand that you're not always going to get the answer in the first try. I could have used 1 and 9, or I could use 9 and 1. And then that's the reason it's called guess and check, because you're guessing which pair is going to work. And if it doesn't work, then you try the other pair. So once it's factored, we're going to use the zero product property. And we're going to set each one of the factors equal to 0. And then we're going to solve each one of these equations. We're going to subtract 3. Subtract 3 from both sides. So we end up with 2x is equal to negative 3. And then we're going to divide by 2. So x is equal to negative 3 over 2. And then solve the second equation. We're going to subtract 3. So x is equal to negative 3. So the two solutions are negative 3 over 2 and negative 3. Then if you want to verify this, you can plug them back into the equation.